So I'm just doing an update on day 22 of my 30-day alternate day fasting trial. So before I get into kind of like the daily vlog, I just wanted to show you my 3-week update picture. So I'm sorry that I didn't actually have time to take this on actual day 22. So this was actually taken this morning on day 23. But hopefully that's still okay. It's just a 3 weeks and 1 day update picture rather than exactly 3 weeks. And I've also uploaded another photo taken from a slightly different pose below. And that's purely because I don't know why, but the picture that I uploaded just now, it looks slightly edited, and I haven't edited it. I've just used a different camera. So I don't know if that's why the picture looks kind of slightly different. Maybe it was in a different setting, but just another kind of picture here just to show you a different angle. Back to the food diary. So day 22, it was another feed day, and I must admit it didn't turn out to be the healthiest. So in the end, I didn't end up eating until 3:45 p.m. So I went out in the morning, and I actually didn't eat anything because I thought that I'd just have a chance to eat something around 12 or 1, which is usually around the time when I get hungry. But in the end, you know, I ended up staying out for much longer than I anticipated. And then basically on my way home, I was feeling really hungry, and I was thirsty as well. And I stopped in a corner shop and I bought myself a muffin and some crisps. Then once I got out of the shop, I was like, oh no, don't eat that, because it's just all rubbish, isn't it? And so I managed to resist, and I put it back in my bag. I had planned on my way home that I was just going to have some cereal when I get in, but when I arrived at my door, I found that the heating and hot water wasn't working. Well, not when I arrived at my door, but when I got through the door, and I tried to, because the first thing I do is I wash my hands when I get in. The water wasn't hot, and I tried to turn the heating on, and then the radiator wasn't getting hot, and then I just got really overwhelmed and worried, and I guess distracted by it all. And then I just ended up, because I was so hungry, I just mindlessly ended up eating like the bag of crisps and the muffin. Basically, I was then feeling quite lazy about going to Tesco, and it was a bit of a busy evening anyway, kind of trying to sort out the heating and hot water and stuff, and I didn't really have much in the house, and all I had was like a loaf of bread and some hummus. So basically I just sat around eating that all day again, and I also had some Oreos in the cupboard, so I just ate that as well. And I was getting really frustrated with like trying to sort it out. Like the people I have to deal with to try and get it sorted out, they're not the easiest. They're letting agents basically, so they're not the easiest to deal with. So yeah, so basically I think what I found today is that you know, your emotions and other things that are going on in your life have a huge effect on how healthy you can eat. And obviously, you know, this isn't a new thing, I'm sure we all know that, but I'm just wanting to highlight in case it helps you be a little bit more aware when you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed, and you go for that muffin or biscuits to make yourself feel better, and it is just a distraction. It's like another distraction we give to kind of calm our anxiety. Just stop and then you know, deal with the thing that's causing the anxiety, or just carry on dealing with the anxiety in another way, like maybe having a shower, or maybe just at that moment taking the time out to just basically dropping it and just doing something else. So the caloric breakdown is, so I had crisps, which were 240 calories. Then I had the chocolate muffin, which I estimate to be 450 because there were no calories on the packet. Then I had the hummus, which was about 150 calories because I had the whole pot. And then I had about 7 pieces of bread, which were 70 calories each times 7, so that's 490 calories. And I had 7 Oreos, which were 53 times 7, so that's 371. So altogether yesterday I had 1,701 calories. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll report back tomorrow. Okay, take care, bye.